Hey guys, it's SniperKH and welcome to the first Grandmaster Nightfall guide for Season of the Seraph. We will be covering the inside Terminus GM by going over the best loadouts to use, best mods to use, and the best strategies to use to get you an easy completion of this strike. As always, timestamps are in the description below, so let's dive into the video. Let's first discuss loadouts. For this GM, you need to cover anti-barrier and unstoppable champions while also covering void and arc shields. This GM has a wide variety of weapons you can use, so let's look at that. For all players, have them run one of the following loadouts. For primaries, run a legendary grenade launcher with blinding grenades for crowd control, especially in the final room. For your secondary, run a void pulse rifle with the anti-barrier mod to deal with anti-barrier champs. You can get your hands on an easy void pulse with the Veli's X from leveling the vendors in the tower. For your heavy, run Leviathan's Breath. Leviathan's Breath is a great weapon for the boss fight as it will always stun the boss when you shoot him and can deal with unstops thanks to its intrinsic unstop. If your team chooses not to run that loadout, then run the traditional Arbalest, Void or Arcane Cannon, and Void linear loadout will do just fine. For supers, you can run a wide range of supers, but I'd recommend Stasis or Well Warlock, Arc Titan, and Void or Stasis Hunter. For armor mods, run defensive mods, but most importantly, have one or two players running Lucent Finisher for the free heavy ammo after finishing a champion to be full on heavy 24/7. Now that we've covered the loadouts, let's get into it. Diving into the strike, hop onto your Sparrow and head into the cave that leads to the strike. Once you hit the load zone, you'll run into some goblins and an anti-barrier hobgoblin. If your team is fast enough, you can possibly melt this champion immediately. If you fail to, the champ will teleport into the main cave where you'll need to kill it later. Once you make it to the main cave, kill all the ads including the champions and make sure to get finishes on the champs if needed. Leading into the hallway between the two large starting caves, you'll have some ads to take care of, so just deal with them swiftly. Once you've reached the last main cave before the teleporter, you'll notice that you need to kill one major Cabal enemy in this room, which is an anti-barrier Cabal enemy. So if you want to speedrun the strike, just hug the left wall, go invis, jump the gap, and kill the Cabal enemy. Otherwise, clear out the room and kill the Cabal commander and move on. Once you make it to the plate room, have one player touch the plate and slide away immediately to avoid dying from a stomp. Once Kargan disappears, step on the plate and kill the Cabal enemies that come from the teleporter. Note that you don't need to stay on the plate the whole time, so feel free to run around the room if you need to. Once Cabal enemies are dead, then go through the teleporter to move on. Following the path will take you to the next main room. You can actually avoid some ad spawns by shooting Kargan, who will be by the conflicts at the other side of the room. This will also start the Cabal drop pod part of this fight. Once Kargan leaves the room, have your team stay by the back right side of this room where all the rocks are. You'll have some Scions spawn here, so just kill them fast and then focus on the ads that will be crowding up in the main area. Once all ads and champs are dead, kill the unstopped champ and they will drop the arc charge. This arc charge needs to be dunked in the right console where the conflicts once was. You'll have some champs and some ads, so clear them out. Your relic player can help by dropping the relic and killing ads. Once you've dunked the arc charge, hug the left wall when looking back at the entrance and kill all ads from here. Once all ads are dead, repeat the same arc charge process until the way is open. From there, kill the Vex ads and move on. Once you make it to the boss room, activate the fight by standing on the plate until you've cleansed it. The fight will start and Kargan will become vulnerable. Your team can throw down stasis turrets or arc nades to deal with the incoming ads while you damage the boss. Keep in mind that if you're using Leviathan's Breath, you will stun the boss with every shot. Once the boss is dropped down to about half health, he'll go immune and you'll need to cleanse all 3 plates in the room. You'll have a constant spawn of ads, so try to thin out the ad density and then hop on the plate. Having your Invis Hunter doing this while everyone else takes aggro of the ads will make this part a lot easier. Once all plates are cleansed, Kargan will become vulnerable for the last time. As long as your team balances ad spawns with boss CPS, you will have no worries for this part. Just melt Kargan to make for an easy completion of the inside Terminus Grandmaster Nightfall. Well, that wraps up this video. If you found it helpful, a like rating would be greatly appreciated, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Destiny content dropping every week. If you need help with this GM or any other GMs available this season, then be sure to stop by my streams, which happen right here on YouTube all throughout the week. Finally, be sure to check the links in the description below for all the social media platforms that I can be found on. With that being said, I'm SniperKH, and I'm out. Good luck with gaming.